Hey yo, what the fuck is up, gamers? This is your boy the Goons, and we are here for episode number 37 of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I just want this game to be over, goddammit. Why are we still playing? In the last episode, we're having Gina Lestrade over for dinner, and in this episode, we're actually doing that. So by Jenny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right? I hope the audio's right, because I have it, I don't feel like putting my headphones in, so I have it just at my speaker, but I just turned it the fuck down. But I have it recording my desktop at its normal, because it records, like, the actual volume of the thing. The fuck am I looking at? I'm not worried about it.
Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher? Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're the best of friends. Oh, hee hee, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her in the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh. And I chase her down the back alleys.
Interesting idea of friendship.
And then I let her have the latest color of smoke grenade I've developed. Oh. There's so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny makes me want to make a whole rainbow.
It's a little gay. I suppose this means you've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you?
Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyways. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now.
Poor Hurley.
Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited.
I just hope she actually does come, because we kind of just assumed that shit. Tell me about you living with Sholmes. I still have a lot of questions.
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you?
Well, it has crossed my mind, that, and where are your real parents?
My mommy and daddy aren't with me anymore. Ah. Mommy passed away when I was born, and at around the same time my father, well, he had to go to a faraway land because one of the cases he and Hurley were working on.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley?
Yes, Daddy and Hurley were always solving mysterious cases together.
She didn't mention that before. So he's more like her uncle. Okay, that makes up a lot more sense.
He wrote them all in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there.
Really? He recorded them all?
So, you mean it's true, Mr. Sholmes? Really did have a partner with whom he tackled his most taxing cases? Oh yes, I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father?
Exactly!
I want to go back and watch Future Diary. I tried to watch that shit with my aunts, and I had to go back to school, and now I'm out here. Because life fucking throws you in a whirlwind, bro. What's wrong with my hair? I look stupid as fuck. Can I fix that shit? Is that any better? I don't know, dude. I need to get a fucking haircut or something. Because I really want to grow my hair out, but it's been doing this thing where it like swoops up like this. And I don't know how to fix it. I might start getting gel or some shit. Doing some fucky shit with it.
Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest.
Forgot I wasn't gonna eat candy.
But that only made me want to look even more. So I opened it up and found your father's memoirs. Yes, so I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me that's when I found out the author of all those accounts was my father.
So Iris's father is Mr. Sholmes' partner, the original Watson.
I've practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So it came as quite a shock when Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy, I mean.
It must have done.
I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age.
Probably so she didn't grow up. Oh.
Hurley says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me.
I just wouldn't want the kid, like, to grow up thinking I'm their dad. And then, like, later on having to be like, actually, I'm not. Like, I'd rather just tell them, like, right then and there. Like, just, like, be very, like, yo, I'm not your dad, dude. I'm just watching you. Your dad's go. Let me stop eating this fucking candy, bro. Fuck's on my mouth.
Oh? Well, having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say that his ways have rubbed off on me. There are some things I can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouth sometimes.
Right. There was, I don't know if it's a TV show that I just missed or if they like set it up like it's a TV show, but I was in social psych and there was this like video we watched that was long as fuck, and it was like this police agency where they were like telling lies, or no. It was, I'm like getting crossed up. It was like a police agency where like they use like psychology and like the study of like lying to be able to tell if somebody was lying. But it was fucked up though, because like the whole thing was like a gotcha. Spoilers if you ever go and if I figure out what it is or if you ever go look it up. The whole thing was like a gotcha because they used the like shit, like the tools, because that was the thing. Like the whole they couldn't lie to each other, so they would just tell the truth and they would just say like fuck shit. They'd be like, yeah, I stole your lunch yesterday. Yeah, I just took it and ate it. You know what I mean? Because they knew they wouldn't be able to hide it. And it's like, why would you do fuck shit if you know you're gonna get caught? You know what I mean? Like if the whole gag is like, I get it's a joke, but like if the whole gag is like, you know, you can't lie to people, you can't hide things because they're gonna know if you're lying. Why would you do something bad? But anyways, it was like some girl got like killed or some shit, or like some dude was like accused of killing somebody, and like it was something where like the kid was clearly lying and like the teacher was telling the truth or something. So they thought the kid did it, but then like the kid got arrested and then like they found like irrefutable evidence it was the teacher. And the whole gag was that like even if you can study lies and like psychology of like telling lies and shit, it's not infallible, because some people can just train themselves to like consciously, like if you know what you're trying to do, you can consciously get around that. You know what I mean? Or there's just other reasons why, like it's like because there was a thing too. It's like if you're like telling the truth, you'll like kind of look away. You know what I mean? Or like look up with your eyes or whatever. And the idea is that you're like searching your brain, right? So that's like a sign that like if someone's doing that shit, like they're probably telling the truth. When somebody like looks directly at you without flinching and they just say it, they've probably been rehearsing that shit, or they've been having their story ready and they're guilty and they know what it is. So if you look at me, you're like, hey, where were you last night? I just look at you and I'm like, I was at the store yesterday. Why do you ask? Like this, like, okay, he's lying. You know what I mean? But if I'm like, where were you yesterday? And I was like, I went to the store, I went to the gas station. It's like, okay, he's telling the truth because he's thinking about it. He needs to remember where he is. You know, but that's the thing is, what if you're just thinking about it, like, you know, it's like, where were you yesterday? It's like, the store. And it's like, he did it. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting.
Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, actually.
Why is my fucking Discord doing shit, bro? What is happening here? Everyone's trying to play Valor. I hate Valor. I ain't touching that shit.
I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories. Oh no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he solved a case, it all but vanishes from his mind. Oh, I see. The other day it was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone.
You can say that again.
You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris? That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Wilson.
It's Watson. It's Sherlock and Watson. They changed it to Wilson.
I learned from his diaries that he's a doctor of medicine, you see.
So he's not even dead. He's just overseas? And he just left his daughter with this fucking dunce?
That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well.
Iris's father, who went to some distant land, is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson.
The court will now hear the trial of Rinosuke Naruhodo.
What's happening?
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh my god! That's right. visiting professor of medicine in Imperial Yume University, and the man who in the most bizarre of circumstances lost his life just before we left Japan. Oh my god! Miss Susato!
Yes?
Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time.
I think that would be for the best.
Oh?
Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you! Mr. Sholmes! Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before?
Ugh. Fucking asshole.
Well, no matter now, so how the devil are you?
We've been with you for most of the day.
Goodness, really? You tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed? My violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madam? Oh, never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Behold, my dear fellows! Oh, another music box disc. No, not another disc, Mrs. Otto. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence, Mr. McGilded's disc. Oh my!
Then what's it doing here?
You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that though I have an undeniable turn for detection, I may be even more adept at larceny. Ooh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant. And Aruno could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
Right. What the fuck is happening here?
Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting, she could write all our menacing crime notifications. Yes, I'd be delighted.
I'm just gonna pretend this conversation never happened, I think. I'm not a cop, I'm just a lawyer. I don't give a shit. What's up with the disc, dude? I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard.
Quite correct.
And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. Caramel?
That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes.
Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken.
If you'll humour me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc.
I'm gonna keep this open so I can look at it. Am I looking at her? Oh, maybe.
I'll be taking that wherever it is you McGill is Janity yard, thank you very much. So hand it over.
Oh, yes, of course.
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate.
It's all yours, Inspector.
For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not?
Yes, you did, but I still don't understand.
It was precisely at that moment I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars like this.
That's amazing. The disc and all the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel.
Indeed, this caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The results are for a precisely controlled solution. How extraordinary! Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press and its unique form is duplicated. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment.
Yes, it sounds illegal.
From the image, I was able to create this. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when I played.
Jesus Christ. Alright, tell me about the music, man.
Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes, what music does the disc play? Well, unfortunately, I have no idea.
No idea?
None whatsoever. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows?
No, I'm afraid not.
Goodness, you don't know, Bruno? Inside a music box is a special metal piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound. Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music box is to be invented using a rotated cylinder with protuberances on it.
The fuck's that have to do with cameras? Why do I care?
But over time, a new type of player was produced which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide all around the globe. Why exactly?
Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music even when no performer is present.
But it is the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem.
What do you mean?
As you may imagine, the construction of one's firm music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There is no solution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable.
I see, so that's why...
Naturally, I tested the disc in those few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail.
Sounds bad.
The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. So, I'm presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe.
Every single one? That's early for you. I was taking things too far.
But my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution.
But surely all the different types of types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it?
Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room. What? Don't make me leave. I don't have anywhere else to go. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon.
Yeah, it's only been 2 months since that Grizzly case. Bro's dead. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion. Damn, why they gotta zoom in on his face? Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows, still now. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash, and a shred of evidence remained. And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved was buried.
I love that we literally, like, proved that it was the other two assholes on top of the fucking thing. And they just didn't go to jail and they just became jurors in the next trial. That was nuts. That was crazy. That was actually kind of insane. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGild's innocence in the trial.
The newspapers are still claiming it remains an unsolved case.
Well, yeah, we didn't really solve it because we didn't arrest the other two. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. Yeah. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. Still have no idea what really happened that night. Bro's beetle-looking ass definitely did it. He's built like a cartoon beetle.
He's built like a Bug's Life character, bro. No, hold on. No, hold on. Let me roast him real quick. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. No, that's not what I'm looking at. Hold on. No, hold on. No, hold on. No, hold on. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him. Hold on. Just give me a hot second. Why are they trying to show me anime? I've seen this one, this fucking anime where the guy has a magic tool and he's just like building shit. What? I'm gonna look that shit up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna look that shit up. Hold on. No, I need to find the dancing scene. Because I know exactly what I'm imagining this guy looks like. Hold on, hold on. One second. I gotta do that too. Hold on. Yeah. Is that what it's called? A god gives him an overpowered tool to start his new life in another world? Is that really what it's fucking called? You know what? I'll leave it up. Hold on, hold on. I need to find this fucking guy. I need to find this clown. Nah, because he built like a Bug's Life character. Hold on. Hold on, bro. I'ma get him. I'm gonna get his ass. I will get him. I will get him, bro. I'll fuck him up. I don't think it's the circus.
I'm telling you, bro, he built like a beetle. I'm just telling you. I don't know if that was the right judgment or not, but he was innocent.
Actually, do I have my anime list open?
It would appear the case is not yet closed. I wasted so much time on that.
Is that what I'm trying to find? What the fuck am I trying to find? What is the... There's no way if I search this shit straight in here, I'm gonna get it. There's no way. What is the fucking... What is the anime called? Farming Life in Another World. Fuck whoever made that YouTube video for pissing me off, bro. That's a manga. I want anime. Yeah, that's what I want to watch. Add it to my list. Plan to watch. I'll get to it eventually. Because that shit just came out. Winter 2023. That's right now. That's before. Yeah, because we're in the... Yeah, alright. Anyway.
Well, I think it's time that I started getting things ready for dinner, I think. Ginny will be here before long.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, you must let me help you then. Of course, Susie, there's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it? Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker. Clearly, yeah. Yes, you may be right.
Oh, that reminds me, something Mr. Winterbank said before. He said he had a manuscript of Iris's and pawn, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mysteries lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe.
So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh yes, the idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Winterbank's storeroom gathering dust.
My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it. More secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Well, there may be the occasional mix-up. Caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now. Yeah, that was your own fault, man.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley?
Is what we're doing right now is Baskerville?
Oh, it sounds so exciting. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
What? What'd she do? What'd she say? What?
Ah!
What? What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room?
Susie, what did you just say? You said the Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well,
That's because Miss Susato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course.
But Runo, the Hound of the Baskervilles, has never been published.
What?
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
So that's why the manuscript's at Winterbank's?
And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on?
What is going on? What's happening? Ah! What is it, Mr. Sholmes? It would appear our guest has arrived. Oh, what's up, Gina? What's up, girl? Miss Lestrade. Perfect timing.
This was a bad idea. I knew I were welcome. I'm going.
No, wait, Miss Lestrade. We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Yeah, everyone wants you here, dog. Except me, I think you're a little fucking stupid. But haven't we, Iris? Are you good?
Oh yes, just wait there, Jimmy. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie. Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here, Miss Lestrade. Please make yourself at home.
Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer.
Meddlesome it is, then. She's overwhelmed.
The kitty!
What are you doing here? That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Sholm's violin performance was in no way meddlesome, and Gina, as we all came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Okay, I'm looking at the walkthrough. I have it open just so I can like see how long shit is, and I'm like getting off the tab. We're kind of we're getting there, cause there's this part here right now, and then there's another like part after this, and then we're good. That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine.
And I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Sholm's violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, dude?
Naruhodo-san, can I consult with you about something, I wonder?
What's the matter, Suzato-san?
It's about the telegram I received.
Oh, the telegram. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I've been summoned.
What? Summoned? What do you mean?
The telegram was from Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me.
The Lord Chief Justice? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once.
Oh no, that won't be necessary, Naruhodo-san. I've been summoned alone.
Alone? What on earth for? What did you do?
I have no idea. I suppose I'll find out tomorrow.
What's all this about? Whatever it is making me feel very uneasy. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Oh, who could that be, I wonder? Oh, god damn it.
Good evening, friends.
Ah, Iris, hello again. What are you doing here?
And Gina, too. Yes, Ginny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny? Well, yeah. How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea.
Alright, okay.
You know, I've learned so much today. Oh, what in particular? All those things Ginny showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
You mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I can earn a living from it.
Yeah, don't do that. So what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour? It's time for a sleepover!
I came to return this.
Wait, what? That's mine!
Oh my, how did you... I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Oh yeah, you just said that, I forgot. Iris is literally a child genius.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though.
Ah, thank you.
Alright then, good night.
Yeah, good night.
So this is your office, is it? What do you think, Ginny?
I think I wouldn't fancy me chances with a warrior who lives in a place like this.
Yes, me too.
Seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about.
I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript.
Yeah, I suppose she probably does. She's not gonna leave us alone till we explain. Alright, big dog. Let's talk about the manuscript.
Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please. Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward. Oh no, not at all, Iris, not at all.
I don't know what all this about really, but it's a story you made up, is it, Iris? This manuscript, whatever you call it.
It's not exactly a story I made up, it's something I read in Daddy's diaries.
Daddy's?
That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but My daddy was Hurley's assistant once, his partner.
Eh? Oh,
They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together.
is that right, mister?
Apparently so. I was as surprised as you are, though.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened.
So,
What'd she say?
where's your old man now then?
He had to go away on urgent business to faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time. So I've never really met him.
Oh,
Right.
Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her.
perhaps not.
Maybe not. I'm gonna save the game though. For now, I'm gonna save it. We'll finish this up in the next episode. I'm gonna get the fuck up out for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.